Testing, testing. Oh, can you turn your volume down? Okay, testing. Okay, perfect. We're gonna get started shortly.
Pues bien, pues aquí vamos a estar empezando en unos minutos. Okay. Vamos a empezar en... Where's the... I don't know, I didn't read it. Okay. Vamos a empezar, we're going to get started in a couple of minutes. Vamos a tener interpretación presencial por parte de Eloy. Aquí si alguien necesita audífonos para la interpretación, ahora los vamos a estar. Jenny, los apps.
Entonces, si lo quieres en español, pues pones tu mano arriba, porque vamos a tener.
It's not really.
Hi, welcome, buenas. ¿Hay alguien más que quiere?
Mamá, sexy.
Enredado.
Enredado. Eso, enredado. ¿Cómo fue tu día?
Bien, cansado.
Ya, no sé por qué, pero es un día muy tarde. Las miércoles
Sí.
siempre son, pero
También tienes el desánimo para llegar a bien.
sí, eso es la verdad. Pero estamos más cerca, que es la última cosa del día de miércoles y ahora
Bueno, todavía no
estamos cerca.
termina mi día.
No, ¿tienes más después de este?
Una cosa.
Una clase luego. Va a ser muy tarde, ¿no?
Sí. Eso es en línea.
Es mejor sí. ¿Es una cosa interesante?
Estoy aprendiendo para preparar taxis.
Asistencia, yo sé.
No,
Es una cosa importante. Pues muchísimas gracias por viendo esta noche. Vamos a tener unas tópicas muy interesantes y vamos a tener aquí Savannah y Chris. Y ya puedo darles un aplauso. Y en algún momento, si necesitas más comida, vas por ahí para creerla que quiere. Y también estamos recordando la presentación en línea para que ellos puedan ponerla en su website. Y luego, ¿qué más hay? Pues si tienes algunos problemas con las cosas para traducir, en algún minuto o cualquier minuto puedes decirnos que no está funcionando y podremos pausa y ya, mira qué hay. Entonces, pues quiero dar un bienvenido a Savannah que va a empezar.
Yo hablo portugués, entonces yo hablo un poquitito de español. Buenas noches. Pero a hoy o ahora yo voy a presentar en inglés. Espero que ustedes les guste la presentación. Si tienen alguna adicción, puede dirigirla a la Nicole o a Shiloh. Ellas van a enviar las cuestiones.
¡Qué bueno! Mira.
Oh, yeah. I need to into this mic.
That's good.
Hi, everyone online. My name is Savannah Goncalves. I am the Energy Justice Program Manager for the Rhode Island Office of Energy Resources. Preciso.
Perdón.
¿Otra vez?
Está hablando, por favor. Por favor.
Good night or good evening, everyone. My name is Savannah Goncalves. I am the Energy Justice Program Manager at the Office of Energy Resources. I would like to thank the Woonasquatucket River Watershed Council for this opportunity to present a couple of our programs that we offer at the office. I will be focusing on one particularly, which is the Home Energy Appliance Rebate. Nicole, next. All right, so here's the agenda for today. I'll be talking about who we are as an office at the Office of Energy Resources, as well as our core responsibilities. I'll be talking about why I'm here today. I'll do an overview or a summary of a couple of our programs that we offer. Afterwards, I will focus on the HERE program, which stands for Home Energy Appliance Rebates. I'll be talking about why this specific program matters. And I will close out with next steps and 3 or 4 calls to action. All right, so the Office of Energy Resources is a state government agency responsible for energy policy, planning, and programs in Rhode Island. We are not the utility company. I know a lot of the times we receive complaints about the energy bills, but we are not Rhode Island Energy. We provide programs that allow for energy to become more sustainable, cleaner, and more efficient. And we do this by developing and managing programs for energy efficiency, renewable energy, alternative fuels, and energy assurance. We coordinate across state agencies and federal partners to provide not only technical assistance, but also funding for residents, businesses, and municipalities. All right, so why am I here today? I'm here to introduce the major programs from the Office of Energy Resources. Show how the HERE program connects to the Woonasquatucket River Watershed Council's work in environmental justice, community resilience, and public health. I'll do a deep dive on HERE and then identify opportunities for outreach, education, and enrollment. So here's an overview of some of our programs that we offer. Does anyone know of any of these programs, or have you participated in any of these programs? We have our solar program, clean transportation, clean energy internship program, the Clean Heat RI, and the HERE program. Has anyone participated in any of these programs? Which one?
The year program and the clean.
Perfect, awesome. So you'll have someone here to give you firsthand comments and how their experience was going through the application process as well as the implementation process that they applied to. So starting with the solar programs, we have the small scale solar for residential. And there are two options. We have the Renewable Energy Grant Program, short for REG. And we also have the Renewable Energy Fund, which is short for REF. The first one, REG, allows for customers to sell their generation output under long-term fixed price contracts. It usually lasts 15 to 20 years, and the utility company will pay you either 32.35 or 33.85 cents per kilowatt. Yes. The number is 32.35. No. 32.35 o 33.85 centavos por kilowatt hour.
It's a refund.
Sí.
They receive back.
Correct. So once you have your panels installed, you're producing energy. So the utility company can pay you for the amount that you're producing. The second option for small scale solar is REF, which provides an incentive to discount the upfront cost of a net metered system, which is your solar system. It usually covers 10 to 25% of the upfront cost of the installation. Moving into direct ownership and third-party ownership. These refer to purchasing options to homeowners interested in going solar. So the direct ownership is when the homeowner owns the solar system outright. They manage the system. They have to put an upfront cost or pay an upfront cost for the system, or they can take a solar loan. The third-party option is a more accessible option because the homeowner does not own the system, but rather the solar company owns it and maintains it. The homeowner would be paying a monthly fee. So that would be either leases or sign a power purchase agreement. So moving into our clean transportation, we have our DRIVE, which stands for Driving Rhode Island Vehicle Electrification or Vehicles Electrification. And this program provides rebates to anyone who purchases either new battery or cell fuel electric vehicles, plug-in hybrids, as well as used electric vehicles and used plug-in hybrids. For new electric vehicles, which are either powered by battery or fuel cell.
Yeah, what is fuel cell? Hay dos tipos hay una batería normal y hay una batería hybrid battery de otro tipo de energía que no es eléctrica, sino como tal vez de litio, maybe.
Probably.
Perdón.
Before the new EVs, you get $3,000 in rebates.
Puedes recibir hasta $3,000 de reembolso por comprar.
For new plug-in hybrids,
Compras un híbrido de carga.
you get $2,000. For used EVs, $2,500. For used plug-in hybrids, $1,750. On top of the rebates that you get, whether you get a new or a used car, electric vehicle, you also get $1,500 if you are income or low income eligible. For Power Up, you get the rebates for installation as well as purchase of the chargers for residential. So for the regular rebates, you save $800 or 100% of the purchase of any level 2 residential EV chargers. And you save $1,000 or 50% of the installation costs. Whichever number is lowest, that is what your rebate will be. For income eligible, the purchase price is the same. So you save $800 or 100% of the purchase. And for installation, you get a little bit more. So you save $1,500 or 75% of the installation cost, whichever one is the lowest. For e-bikes, you save $350 or 50%. No, sorry, 300.
$350 o
50
50% del precio.
of the final purchase of the e-bike. And then for income qualified,
Y para
you save $750 or 75% of the final purchase, whichever one is lowest. Awesome. So moving into one of our workforce development efforts. We have the Clean Energy Internship Program, which provides an opportunity for undergraduates, graduates, and recent graduates to get an opportunity for an internship program, which is paid and provides a step into the world of clean energy. The Clean Heat RI is a program that provides rebates for anyone who's looking to switch to a heat pump. And the final one, which I will go into more detail, is the Home Energy Appliance Rebates. All right, so back in 2022, President Biden signed the Inflation Reduction Act. And dedicated $8.8 billion $8.8 nationally for home energy efficiency and electrification. For Rhode Island, we received $31 million for our HERE program. The HERE launched the income eligible program pathway back in September of 2024. But the moderate income is currently under development and will be launched sometime this year. So keep an eye out on our website, and I'll have the chart for income eligibility for low income. So if you see that you're not eligible right now because of the low income eligibility, you can wait until the moderate income pathways launches, and you'll be able to apply for it. So what is the goal of HERE? The goal is to electrify homes in Rhode Island through Energy Star electric appliances, such as electric stoves, heat pump clothes dryers.
What is it? Bomba.
Electric wiring work. And electric panel rebates. So as I said before, the eligibility right now is for low income are eligible. So if you are currently enrolled in LIHEAP, you automatically qualify for the HERE program. And if you're not enrolled in LIHEAP, this slide will be shared with you and you can click on this link, how you can apply for LIHEAP. So these are the qualified products that are covered under the HERE program. So if you wanted to upgrade your electric load service center, which is basically the electric panel of your home, any electric wiring, if you wanted to switch to a heat pump clothes dryer, any induction or electric cooktop, range, or oven, all of these are qualified under the HERE program, and here are the maximum for low income, and this is the maximum for the moderate income. The Office of Energy Resources will also provide an additional $1,000 to cover for any cost of any appliances for low-income households. All right, next. All right, next. Okay, I'm sorry. So this is what the 60% of annual medium income, low income means for a family of 4 in different jurisdictions. So you can take a look at this table and see where you are and see whether or not you are at 60%, at 80%, or 150%. Right now, only the 60% are eligible for the HERE program. But once the retail pathway launches, which means the moderate income eligibility, then if you are here, you will be qualifying for the HERE program. For more information on the percentages and income for households, you can visit this website over here. And you'll have more updated information. All right, so who here has heard about the term energy burden? I'm sorry, energy burden?
Carga energética. ¿Ya habían escuchado del término carga energética?
No. Entonces, energy burden refers to the percentage of a household income that is spent on energy bills. So for example, in a month, your household makes $4,000. Your energy bills come out to, let's say, about $500. So that's 25%, right? Yes. Yeah.
I believe.
Math people? 20? Yeah. Math people? Yeah. All right.
12.
15? Okay, I'll believe you. I'll believe you.
$4,000, toda la familia gana. Si 500 van a las facturas de energía.
That is the percentage that you're spending on energy bill. And a lot of the times, low income households, they will spend 3 to 5 times more on their energy bills compared to high income households. And that's not because you're leaving your light on or because you're doing too much around the house. It's because of the structure of your home. It's because of the appliances that you have in your home. So what the HERE program does, it doesn't guarantee that your energy is going to go down, but it does address the energy burden within environmental justice communities. So instead of thinking of energy burden as a behavioral problem, we understand that energy burden is a structural problem. So what HERE also does is act as a health intervention, as a public health intervention. Why do I say this? Because when you have, let's say, a gas stove that is very, very old, there's a high chance that gas leak will occur at some point while you're living or renting in that house. So that, along with mold, poor ventilation, inconsistent temperatures, they all contribute to problems like asthma or other respiratory illnesses. So once you switch to a more energy efficient appliance, like an electric stove, you would then notice how your home and your environment becomes healthier. So you can see how this specific program helps create healthier indoor environments. Last but not least, the reason why HERE matters is that it provides direct and tangible benefits to the low-income residents. This makes the clean energy transition as inclusive as possible. So this ensures that the clean energy transition starts in the home, and the benefits who have historically been left out. Awesome. So for my last slide, I have a couple of call to action. So other than these 3 call to action, I would want to recommend that you get an home energy assessment. Who here is on LIHEAP, receives LIHEAP? So you would be eligible for a home energy assessment through your CAP agency. Perfect. And everyone who is not on LIHEAP, you can still receive an energy assessment through Rhode Island Energy and RISE Engineering. RISE Engineering?
Can you explain a little bit about LIHEAP?
LIHEAP is the low income heat assistance program. I'm sorry?
It just has a different name based on where.
Yes, I believe. Yes, yes, yes.
Depende dónde viven.
And I will share these slides. And it does have the link to where you can go and apply for LIHEAP. So if you did register with Jenny and included your email address, you will receive these slides. Awesome. Of course. So this first call to action is to share all of the resources that I've shared with you, everything that you've learned. I brought a couple of flyers for our programs. They're over here in the back. So if you wanted to learn more about the HERE program, any of the transportation programs, if you wanted to learn about the solar, the small scale solar, or even Clean Heat Rhode Island, I have flyers in the back for you. So feel free to take as many as you want. Action number 2 is to keep an eye out for the retail pathway.
El lanzamiento de la vía minorista que básicamente es la venta.
See, so because right now here is only for low income households, the retail pathway will allow for the moderate income.
Minorista va a permitir que personas de medianos.
Perfect. And once that is launched, that will be on our website. So keep an eye on our website whenever you can. The last action that I have here is to check your eligibility for other programs as well, because they provide not only a reduction in pollution for our state, they also help us reduce the cost of our bills. And they also provide a more resilient, clean energy future. Thank you. And this is my email, savannah.goncalves.ctr@energy.ri.gov. If you have any questions specifically for the HERE program, you can reach the energy.here@energy.ri.gov. Thank you.
Thank you again, Savannah. We can all. As Savannah mentioned, there are a lot of other resources at this table, so we encourage you all to, once we're done, speak with her and check out those resources and take resources for your friends, your family, and for yourself. And with that, we want to welcome our next presenter, Chris, with the Department of Environmental Management.
Yeah,
Just gonna switch the slides over.
I love their vibe. Cool. Hi, everyone. My name is Chris Gaynor, and I am the Community Engagement Specialist with the Rhode Island Department of Environmental Management. Today, I'm going to describe a little bit about myself, who I am, as well as talk about some of the programs that the department that I work for offers the public at large. Starting with myself, I am originally from South Florida, so I more or less identify as a swamp child proudly. My favorite animal is an alligator, just saying. For my past experiences, I'm a returned Peace Corps volunteer coming from Tanzania, as well as an AmeriCorps service person who has served in the state of Vermont. Why I bring those up is because I want to convey the theme of service that I've held from my past to now. And last thing of my listed hobbies is I've really stuck to writing poetry because it does ground me in understanding how not just the environment works, but also how I may work through systems. Who is the Rhode Island Department of Environmental Management? Simply put, they are the chief stewards of the state's natural resources. Right? And one may ask themselves, what are our natural resources? That would include our land, our water, our air, and our people. The Rhode Island Department of Environmental Management and our mission is tasked to protect, restore, and promote our environment, our waterways, our greenways, and protect the air we breathe. Just as a general tidbit of this department, is one of the largest in the state, or is the largest in the state, with 30 agencies and well over 300 employees. There is a lot that this department offers that I can only show you just the tip of this iceberg of a massive organization. So these are some that I'll get into in a little bit. Who does DEM serve? And why I want to bring this up as just a reminder and more of a demonstration of the department's commitment. While DEM's mission prioritizes health and our natural resources, within our 30 offices, we are, as public agents, to be in service to all residents of Rhode Island. Within DEM, we believe no community should be burdened with adverse environmental nor public health hazards. Next slide, please. I don't remember the year, but per the direction of the governor, government agencies have been tasked to make every effort to support sustainable initiatives within our facilities. Savannah had shown how OER has been practicing in such a way by leading by example by offering various programs. Within DEM, we have focused on sustainability through adding electric vehicle charging stations to our beaches for even publics to use, or for the public to use. So even at our state offices, to where we are transferring our fleet to be more electrified, so we may use that. We have already installed solar panels and LED lights and various other energy efficiency measures to our parks and in our internal facilities. Also, we can demonstrate that we are also a part of that movement towards solidarity and climate and yeah, sort of solidarity in the climate movement. Next, please. Another action that is run statewide is known as Litter Free Rhode Island. These take place across the state in all counties run by, or all 39 cities and towns, where groups of all sizes have taken on collecting trash and litter through various cleanups and events all year round. As of 2025, these groups filled about 45 gallons of trash. Well, so excuse me, that's too small. 7,147 bags of trash. That is approximately the size of an Olympic pool. 7,000. Let's say 7,000. Yeah. And that is about the size of or times the amount of how big a trash bag is. That would fill an Olympic swimming pool. And that is what the community has collected last year. Thursday.
Sorry.
Oh, it's all good. I love how things are recorded and they make weird noises. I believe that the Woonasquatucket River Watershed Council have participated in some of these cleanups. These cleanups can take place in Central Falls, Woonasquatucket, Newport, everywhere. So look out for the events. I looked, there's none so far. However, after sharing these slides, you can check as well as take the pledge and be a part of the cleanup.
Explicar un poquito más acerca de qué es el pledge, qué funciona, qué es el resultado.
Can you explain what the pledge is, who is invited, how it works?
Yes. If you were to take this pledge, you would be included as a participant in the litter cleanup movement. Now, this is where I am not 100%, but you would, by participation, anyone can participate. And if you were to go to the litterfree .rhodeisland.gov website, there should be a trash board. And what that trash board shows is basically how you as an individual, the community member, can increase those numbers. It'll offer how you can potentially form a group or join a group to contribute to that. But yeah, to take the pledge is essentially to just join like the website for you to get, yeah, go ahead.
I've taken the pledge and thank you. And it also says, like, when you take the pledge, you promise not to litter.
That is one.
So you promise that you're not going to be littering. And you're also going to be helping other people and hopefully going to the things. But I think the most basic thing of the pledge is saying, I will not be littering.
Thank you.
That's my experience as a pledge taker.
I found this to be a fun one because I do not know how to fish. Vamos a Pescar is a program that the department offers alongside fishing experts to provide free events and training opportunities for bobbers of all ages to learn about fishing. This might be freshwater fishing at the Roger Williams Park. It might be learning about saltwater fishing at Rocky Point State Park, as well as learning what clamming is and how to acquire a potential like fishing license or further. This initiative invites newcomers whom have never held a rod and those more familiar with fishing of their local pond to experience more parts of the state. For Spanish and bilingual families, we have youth leaders who are available on site to offer interpretation. There will also be translated resources available. These events often occur during the summer months between June and August, so look out for that on site. This is also a really fun interactive program specifically for, well, not specifically necessarily, but for any educator or person who has an interest in teaching youth or introducing youth to critters. What that looks like is these physical boxes. Depending on the topic, it could be about fish, mammals, birds, and in that box are fish scales, mammal fur, and feathers, which allows for the young adult or the youth to better understand what animals exist in our state. And what I had learned from Marigan and the person leading this is that these are multilingual critter boxes. So again, for those who are with bilingual or Spanish-speaking families, these resources can be used. Excuse me. I wanted to share a little bit about our goals. The Department of Environmental Management has 8 goals. 8 strategic goals, yes. Our first goal is to take action to counter climate change and its effects. What this looks like is counteracting causes to greenhouse gases and various pollutants, and whatever environmental hazards we are to push back against. Our second goal is to prioritize diversity, inclusion, and environmental justice in all programs. Our third goal is to create a greener, healthier communities. Our fourth goal is to protect and improve water quality. Goal 5 is to steward our natural resources. Goal 6 is to promote and sustain outdoor recreation. Goal 7, expand local agriculture and seafood industries. And goal 8 is to demonstrate statewide leadership. From these general titles, one could pull, these sound relatively the same. But I want to return to how large the department is and how involved in each resource, be it land, water, and air. We must understand the various testing of this or whether this animal lives here. It's a lot, but what I want to bring, the primary focus of these goals is our focus on prioritizing environmental justice in all programs. To have this priority allows for us to incorporate the feedback, the conversations, as well as the general response from the public on how DEM operates. And that's me again.
Pues que han dicho todo antes, hay algunos recursos ahí, pero antes de eso, ¿alguien tiene algunas preguntas del DEM o también del Office of Energy Resources? ¿Algunos pensamientos que quieres compartir? Ya.
Yo quiero saber cómo participar en lo que es la limpieza. Yo lo hice una vez con el grupo de aquí, pero para ellos yo sé que es diferente. Ustedes usan diferentes lugares.
La eso de para basuras, para
Sí,
limpiar
para
la basura. Yeah, she wanted to know how to participate in the Litter Free Rhode Island.
Yes.
Sí. Yeah. Pues,
Es un día con mi familia y me gusta.
yeah, parece muy bueno.
It would be easier for them to email me.
Pues, yeah. Ponle una correo electrónico y puede ser en
The conference, yes.
Y algunas preguntas más o cosas que quieres compartir. Yeah. Wow, that's Okay, para ti.
Sobre la energía, yo también quería saber cómo se puede participar una persona que, como yo, por ejemplo, que mi hija que no tiene casa propia, o sea, que no es dueño de casa, ni renta tampoco, como casa normal.
Sí, pues eso es una pregunta para Savannah. Savannah, there was a question if what are some programs that folks can participate in if they don't own a house? Like if they, like, can you just repeat some of the, or maybe, también, yeah.
Vivienda pública, like housing.
Yeah,
Yeah. So for renters, the year program is also available. The year program is for anyone who lives in a single family, multifamily, or renting in.
Puedes leer estar, sí.
Sí, lo que pasa es que como ellos por ejemplo,
Podemos hablar con ellos más luego.
I have a sign-in sheet of everything on the sign-in sheet. I can just. send it to
Yeah,
those folks.
yes, entonces si todas han ponido su correo electrónico por ahí en la sign sheet, vamos a enviarnos las cosas de nuestras presentaciones, toda la información, todos los enlaces y...
necesito poner mi email porque no.
Oh, ok, pues bueno, ya, ¿hay alguien que no ha cerrado ese?
Sí, yo lo firmé, pero no puse el cofre.
Savannah?
A person who raised a family, and they left the room, were they able to get assistance in another farming for their service.
That's a great question. I don't work directly with the peer program. Yes, but I can ask the people who do, and I'll get back to you. Would you mind sending that question in an email to the email that I put in, which is energy.here@energy.ri.gov.
And if anybody online wants to receive all of these resources via email as well, if you could just put your email in the chat, we will email you all the resources.
Yes. Thank you. ¿Hay algunas más preguntas o algo que quieres saber sobre estos programas? También puedes quedar aquí luego para hablar con Savannah y Chris. Y
And can everyone please join me in giving another big round of applause to Savannah and Chris? Yeah.
y también una gran aplauso para Aloy y para Luis que están traduciendo. Yay. Really cool, because you
Okay, to everybody online, we are just wrapping up and having some time to ask questions and get some resources in person. So we are going to, I think, end the Zoom meeting. ¿Está bien con todos? Vamos a irnos porque estamos ya terminados con la presentación y vamos a estar aquí compartiendo algunos recursos en persona, pero gracias a todos por llegar.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Y Luis, estaremos en contacto con usted por correo electrónico sobre todo, pero muchísimas gracias.
Gracias. Bye.
Gracias, chao a todos.
Sí, no puedo.
Eso también. Y si no, y gracias para venir porque yo sé que casi todo se preparada para un